players when they're buying 20k gold magic items, and players when the tavern keeper overcharges them 1 gold. Hey, what's up everybody, SkyDieRay Goblin Slayer here to pay, just going to pay SkyDieRay Goblin a friendly visit. Just don't worry about it, okay, don't mind it. How are you guys doing? Hoping a wonderful day today. Welcome to another DnDMemes. Before jumping into the video, I want to quickly kindly ask if you want to take a moment to smash the like button. Takes a second and it helps out a lot, so thanks so much for that. And yeah, with that being said, I hope you enjoyed the video. POV. You're a retired 20th level adventurer and some young upstarts try to rob you. Own a Vorpal sword for tavern defense, since that's what the rule writers intended. 4 entitled player characters break into my humble establishment. What the behemoth? As I grab my belt of Storm Giant Strength and Scroll of Tarrasque Summoning. Blow a demi-lich sized hole through the first one by landing a crit with cold shots and he's dead on the spot. Shoot my Ascendant Dragon's Wrath longbow at the second enemy and miss him entirely because I rolled a natural 1 and hit the neighbor's pet behind because the DM uses a fumble table. I have to resort to the spell storing weapon mounted at the top of my wizard tower, loaded with 12 castings of lightning bolt. How do you want to do this? The spell obliterates 2 PCs in the blast. The 120 foot range sets off my iron golem that goes on a rampage. Equip my 9 lives stealer greatsword and charge the last terrified rapscallion. He fails his constitution saving throw, waiting on the local guard to arrive since I crit him and sucked out his soul, making him unable to be revived. Just as the rules writers intended. Jesus Christ, dude, that just kept going and kept going, goddamn. No GM can truly say that they haven't done this a little bit. Oh, I should use this in my Dungeons and Dragons game, with a popular TV show. Oh, and that, with obscure book series. And this, perfect, cool classic film from your childhood. Hey, isn't that from... Shh, yes, shh. Oh god, stitched together pretty much. I think everyone just does that. If, you know, one way or another, if you're writing your own game, there's no way around this. And okay, obviously there is, but you'll still see the inspiration from that, you know. Pretty big step down is all I'm saying. Can we have Draconomicon, the Book of Dragons? I don't know, it's confusing to read the meme, but I'm assuming that's what it says. No, we have that at home, and at home we have Fizban's Treasury of Dragons, actually, which, based on based on the fact that this is a meme, I'm assuming people do not like. Not really. For all those other RPG players, you know who you are. Let me check the codex. Yep, that's Heresy. He's a thirst quencher. DM. On the outskirts of the Yuan-Tai city, you see this petroglyph on a boulder. Bard with a 30 passive perception. Are those Okay. Do you think it breaks immersion if your DM tells you exactly how close you are to succeeding or failing a roll? I mean, it depends, like, if he tells you straight up, or if he tells you, you know, like in a role-playing way, if that makes sense. Like, it matters how he phrases it, right? I don't think it really breaks the immersion that much either way, but I can see why people would have different opinions on this. Average Dragonborn Bard. You're the most beautiful lady I've ever met. Please go on a date with me. Oh, I'm a dude, bro. What? Is that a no? No, I'm down. Pick me up for dinner? Oh, that's adorable. That's actually adorable. You know, I'm glad the dude unicorn didn't get offended for getting called the most beautiful lady. That's pretty much a compliment even for a dude, right? Try not to let the gold land on your head. The DM handing out treasure. Think I forgot something. The party putting gold in the bag of holding. If you forgot, then it wasn't important. Yeah, you're right. The NPCs that we left in the bag of holding. Isn't that the party's fault though? I mean, shouldn't they be the ones to remember what they have in their bag of holding? I don't get the implication that it's the DM's fault here. Based on some comments on a previous post of mine. So, are you cursed? Of course I am. I'm a sentient sword that promises otherworldly power in exchange for your life force. I'm not just one of those gotcha useless cursed items. I'm like a deal with the devil. You can be immensely powerful as long as you pay my price. That doesn't sound cursed. That sounds like a magic item with a drawback. What? You literally found me on the wasted corpse of my previous wielder. Sure, you can opt out at any time, but why would you when I am always tempting you with more power? Still doesn't sound cursed. how would you stat this fabulous monstrous fae? Behold, my latest masterpiece, Baba Yaga. Jesus Christ, dude. This reminds me of the, what was it called? Hold on. All right, I had to do some googling, but it was a story of a gazebo, like, I don't know, a party member not realizing that it's an object, or, you know, whatever thing. I don't know how to describe it. But, you know, thinking that gazebo is an enemy in the game. Anyway, I would imagine that Baba Yaga would have similar stats to that. Anyway, I'm surprised they've held on for so long. Wizards of the Coast holding back on their next PR disaster until Baldur's Gate 3 releases. Are they actually doing that intentionally? And are they able to hold on? I don't know. I'm gonna assume there's gonna be another... I'm just gonna assume there's gonna be another controversy before then. It's a matter of principle. Players when they're buying 20k gold magic items, and players when the tavern keeper overcharges them 1 gold. It hurts every time when the friends who are so interested in playing D&D, quote unquote, stop responding to the Discord group. Yeah, it's too much interest they have too much interest to be able to, you know, manage it, okay? Maybe some of you have been wondering why you're only seeing my memes as of late. Well, here's my real backstory. No, I am not a mod or admin, just a random guy that has had this opportunity thrust upon him. Joined r/DnDMemes a little over years ago, starting making memes exclusively with D&D content because why not? I've played since 1979, saw my memes being reposted everywhere. WTF, super stoked, maybe I'm good at this. Within 3 months of posting and making memes, I had almost 1 million upvotes. I was perma-banned from r/DnDMemes because I got naughty and was sort of The API Goblins mod protest started, and I was approved by the mods to post again. Original r/DnDMemes mods are banned, and found that I have preferred member status to post without approval. And waiting for the new mods to target me and perma-ban my account again. Goddamn. This is truly a story. A story for the ages. I have multiple newbies. I may want to go easy on them, DM a serious horror campaign, or make the big bad evil guy sound like Dr. Doofenshmirtz. Remember, Pathfinder goblins can have physics. Why waste those spell slots when you can just find yourself a cute goblin girl? Iron Gut, a spell level 2. Your mouth, esophagus and stomach become incredibly elastic and tougher than metal. And Unbreakable Golem. Look what they need to mimic a fraction of our power. My favorite 3.5th edition expansion. The Monster Girl Encyclopedia, okay. Volume 2, of course. Yeah, a bit better overall in terms of content compared to Volume 1. I'll have to give you that. It's my campaign, and I get to choose the source material. Okay, no, makes sense. I hope that words aren't too blue for the sub anymore. P.S. Don't dump int. How my 20 int r/I am very smart character talks in my head. Pay attention and listen closely, you imbecilic invertebrate. Under no uncertain circumstances are you to set foot in this establishment again, lest I use you for my experiments. And how I end up playing him at the table. Ah, fuck you, you big asshole. Do you think she's cute or scary? How to get vampire players into Siren the Drowning? Well, just introduce abyssal currents to them. Behold, Guff Mermaid. Okay, this is... okay, I have very mixed feelings. I have very mixed feelings about this whole thing. Character creation nowadays. DM. So, you wanna play an orc? My fanboy loving ass. Yes, there's no such thing as halfway possums. Mob Div. Druid. Can I use animal form to intimidate someone? DM. Don't you only know like 3 animals so far? And like none of them are dangerous? Yes, but... what if I only half used it? That would be freaky looking, right? Like how? Druid sends a pic to the DM. The DM looks, screams, and throws phone. What the fuck? You get this once, and we never talk about it again. Tony's terrible torsion. Okay, choose a creature that you can see within range. If the target creature has 1 or more testicles, it must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or be parallel. Okay, Jesus Christ. It's a testicular torsion spell, god damn it. I've run a game where half my players are queer women. They all simp for Zariel. D&D players when there's a tall, goth, female big bad evil guy. They cannot hold back, okay? They just cannot hold back. This is a real fear. Don't shame me for it. I love wearing this cute +1 jumpsuit on dungeon crawls, but when it's time to go to the toilet, I feel very vulnerable, especially in dungeon bathrooms. Now this would make for an interesting magical item. Stats require: DM looking at phone with confused disgust. Sir, explain yourself. Rogue, I'm absolutely fine with your western setting, but I have an image to maintain as a halfling. These uphold my cultural norms while offering protection from the dry, rocky, and generally hot environment that I expect we will encounter. Calluses are good against sharp rocks, but they can't do enough when it's spicy out. Barbarian, I'm gonna be blunt. These are hyper unsavory as an aesthetic, but I get it. Let him have them. Fine, says the DM. Should not have approved that, god damn it. Basically, every party first time in Curse of Strahd. The party. With either killing Strahd and save Barovia, or held Strahd because why not? And I do not know why, but the rocks are labeled. All of the rocks are labeled for some reason here. It just makes sense. Vorpal swords should look like executioner swords. Change my mind. Purple man eating chickens? Anyone? The party, listening to me describe the batshit crazy homebrew monster that I've created to attack them. Oh god, poor party. I feel sorry for them, yeah. Getting to play D&D must be terrible. I feel so bad for them, I haven't played in months. Anyone else? Just me? Cool. I'm a grown man. I'm a big adult. I can do this. Proceeds to upload a not safe for work meme. What have I become? Takes it down and takes it down just after posting it. Oh come on, it's not such a big deal. I mean, it's not really allowed anymore at this point. But yeah, I don't have a problem. You have a problem. Wow, I have so many new TTRPGs. I don't need to buy TTRPGs for a long time. I will just read the ones I have. Yes, I will read this now. Any moment. No need for more TTRPGs. More TTRPGs. And even more TTRPGs from the Mayor of Failure. Alright, I mean, that's also him, right? It's himself. Okay, cool. This is pretty much what... Is this what happens with everyone from anywhere? I mean, the original meme I think was about books. This is about TTRPGs in this edit. I know it happens to people with games a lot, because I've seen memes of that, and I know myself as an example. Every Steam sale pretty much just keep adding new games that are never going to be played. This just seems to be human nature in this capitalist society at this point. Anyway, go ahead, ban these nuts. Okay, since we can't do drag story time anymore, I thought I'd run Jesus Christ. I thought I'd run Descent into Avernus for the kiddies. That sounds deeply, and I mean deeply inappropriate, Jesus Christ. Okay, maybe, you know, just maybe this is a good time to end the video, so I think we'll just do that, yeah. Alright, how are you guys doing? No, that's the intro, okay. Alright, thank you guys for watching, I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to leave a like if you did, and subscribe if you haven't already. Also, thank you to everyone supporting the channel on Patreon, and as well as on YouTube as channel members. I appreciate it a lot, so thank you so much for those. Links below if you want to check them out, as well as links to social media, already Discord, anything else. And yeah, that's it, thanks again for watching, I'll see you next time. Have a great day, bye!